Okay, so um it took me a long time to understand how functions actually worked and stuff. So I'm just gonna try and hopefully teach it in my own way, I guess, and see how it goes. So I have a program here that calculates the missing side length of a triangle. So we have three functions. Well, we have four, including main. We have double calc AB, calc BC, and calc AC. So we have variables in main. Um, we're passing by reference here since the value. Actually, I'm not going to talk on that because I know you pass by reference, I think, to change value, but yeah, I don't want to be more confusing. Um, no ampersand though, so it's passed by value, I believe. Man, that's not great. Anyway, so we have int main variables here. This program calculates the missing side length, enter which applies to your triangle. So I have like 1, 2, and 3. So hopefully the user enters 1, 2, or 3 because then I have a switch statement. We have our CN choice. So quick little lesson on switch statements, I guess, is this is a variable that your cases you're switching on, like the whatever this variable is assigned to controls the switch statement essentially. And we have case one, so you actually enter the number, right? This could be like case A if I wanted A, B, or C, and it would work just fine. But I have one just because I have one in my prompt up here. So they enter one, and then we have enter side A, C and A, enter side B, C and B, and then C out. So I have a C out statement. This is going to print side C, and then it's going to call calc AB and break because that's you want break statements in your cases and stuff. Otherwise, it'll just fall right through to the next statement. Um, so what we have going on here is up in the function prototype, you don't need double A or B. It could just be double and double because all the compiler just wants to know that you're going to take two doubles in, basically. But for clarity's sake and to make life look easier for me, I like to write the actual variables that I'm going to pass. So we know that our function calc AB is going to take a double. It's going to take two doubles, and in my case, they're named A and B, and in my case down here, they're named A and B because that's the variable of these. Uh, but the names up here are purely, I guess, arbitrary. I don't know what the right word is, but we can make this like um, side A, and this could be side B, and we could pass side A and B in right here, and it would work. It would work just fine down here. But that's not what we're doing because I don't know, just to make it easier to keep it clear, I think. Um, so then if we go down to our calc AB function, once again, the prototype here is two doubles A and B, but they can be named anything, right? Because as soon as the variables get passed, they take on the positions, I guess, if you will, of um, the letters here. So basically, first and second, right? Whatever you pass first is going to go first. Whatever you pass second is going to go second. So here we're returning the square root of this is the power a raised to the second power plus the power of b raised to the second power. So we're adding a squared and b squared together and then taking the square root of that and returning that number, which is our third side length. So we go up here and we have side C, again, our third side length because we're given A and B. Um, so once again, we have case 2, enter side B, C and B, enter side C, C and C, and then I have side A, calc BC, where we're calling our function, and we're passing B and C in. Same thing applies, right? What I just talked about. But we're passing B and C in, and then we're going to go down to calc BC. Once again, double B, double C. Just the way the Pythagorean theorem works is like, you know, it's if you're missing a, you're gonna have a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but b squared and c squared actually have values. So to isolate a, you would subtract b squared subtract b squared from c squared, and then take the square root of both sides. And that's essentially what we're doing here. So we have square root of the power of c squared minus the power of b squared, and then we're returning that value and printing it. This is because this assign, like, this will return a value because of my return statement there and the fact that it's a double function, and we're just printing that value, that's all. So then once again, calc AC, double A, double C, exact same I guess formula as when you have B and C. You have A and C, but you just change variables a little bit. You know, substitute A for B. And down here we have, enter side A, enter side C. We're calling A and C. We're calling calc AC, and we're passing A and C. So once again, power of c squared minus the power of a squared, and then we take the square root and return that. And then my default case here is just enter the right number silly, and then C in choice. Since it's not in a loop, I think it's not actually gonna really do anything with that choice, the reread for choice. But we'll see. So if I go ahead and run this, please work. It doesn't want to work. Let me stop this and run it with this thing. Oh, that's fucking sorry. That's cool. Okay. Man, errors are weird. I don't get VS Code. Okay, so 3, 4, 5 is a perfect triangle, right? I'm gonna say case 1, enter side A, say 3, enter side B, 4, and it returns side C as 5. So yay. If we do this again, we'll do case 2. I enter 2 here. Enter side B, say 4, enter side C, enter side, C, say 5, and side A is 3. Now if we run it one more time, enter 3, side A is, make that 3, side C is 5, and side B is 4. Now for experimentation's sake, we're going to run it and enter 5, enter the right number silly. If I enter 2 here, it does nothing. So I'd have to work on that. I think I'd have to put it in a loop or something, like while choice. Do you know what? I don't even know how that would work. But that's a little bit on functions. I hope you found it helpful. And yeah, that's really it. Have a nice night or day or whatever. See you.